G'day everyone, Scott here from One Green Thumb Gardening in Toowoomba. Today I just wanted to tell you a quick tip on how to have a green lawn. Now, I'm sorry if it sounds a bit of a smart ass answer or obvious, but water. So, now that we've come out of winter here in Australia and we're coming into summer and it's starting to heat up, grass is starting to die and turn brown. So that's off of bore water, thankfully. But even so, water costs 3 cents per 1,000 litres. So it is by far the cheapest option without spending a fortune on some fertilisers and every other possible thing you can do to have a green lawn. So with this property, the sprinkler just gets moved around and you can tell the difference between where the sprinkler is to where the sprinkler's not. My advice is, if your lawn is starting to look like this, where it has got a ton of bare spots in it, what you need to do is water in the middle of the day and in the afternoon. I generally advise when it's like this, coming into 31-degree days and hotter, you need to be watering twice a day for at least 5 minutes. And it's a matter of trying to work out like a sprinkler like that, for example, it's going to pump a lot of water on quite quickly. Whereas, say, a soaker hose, you'd run it. So this one you'd run for 5 minutes. A soaker hose you'd run for 15 minutes to get the same volume of water to go down 0.5 centimetre, 5 mil. And the reason for that is that all we want to water when we start to rejuvenate our grass and fast. We need to get it to grow quickly to create ground cover first before we start to water the deep roots. So generally, trying to find a runner. All right, this is mostly blue couch, and it's going to have little runners that come out. But at the moment, it's just sitting in the tufts where the main root supply is. So all these little runners have now died off. So what you want to do by creating that short water, we want these runners, like this, for example. And you can see those, hopefully, let's put it on my leg. You can see these, I call them runner roots. So the runner sends out roots, and then they send out runner shoots, and they send out the roots. So by watering just 0.5 centimetre twice a day, you're reducing that soil temperature, which is quite warm, and providing those baby roots, especially these little ones that are just trying to develop, water. And then after 2 weeks, you will have, basically your lawn should start to look green like this. Okay, your runners will start to come across and root down, and you're going to have a decent coverage. Then what you want to do is, now we need to reduce from twice a day to once a day in that heat of the day, just to feed these roots. Then after 4 weeks, when your turf starts to look like this, and you feel the difference, like, oh no, that's a shady spot. Where's a bloody sunny spot? That is a lot cooler than when I went over here. The heat and the evaporation is twice as much coming out of this than what it is once you have your ground cover. Okay? So after 4 weeks of watering, buffalo is incredibly slow, same as zoysia. You might need to even go 6 weeks before we then end up going to a once every 3 days for 20 minutes on a soaker hose, or 5 minutes on one of these ones. So what you want to do is, as we slowly water every single day and the coverage becomes over, that water level goes down, 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 down. And then it's starting to force the roots down. And then by capping the water to once every 3 days, it's going to start drying out on top. So then the roots are going to want to keep going down. And then after 2 months, when your lawn is beautiful, lush, green, then you can basically water it once every 2 to 3 weeks, or as required. Hopefully that makes sense. This has had no fertiliser, and it's green. Queensland blue couch in amongst with some other spindly grass, bit of buffalo, bit of kikuyu. I'm putting this sprinkler on for half an hour, and then I'm going to move it to there for half an hour, because as you can see, it's not bone dry, the dirt showing through. Unfortunately on this property I don't have the ability to set up a timer every single day, so it's just going to have to look sad for a little bit. But that's what I'm doing. No fertilizer, just green up your grass with a bit of water. Remember, as of, well, Toowoomba's prices are 3 cents per litre as of October 24. I know the Gold Coast, I think you're sitting at 6 cents or 7 cents per 1,000 litres. But you only need 5,000 litres to have a beautiful lawn. Or you can say, let's say 10,000 for easy maths. You spent $6. And you've got a green lawn. Do that first. Oh, and next tip, make sure you mow regularly with a catcher, especially to get rid of weed seeds. Do not let your grass go to, or your lawn, or your weed fest go to seed, because then it just carries on the problem. Make sure you water and mow with a catcher regularly, and you'll have an easy lawn. Easy, beautiful lawn. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. See ya.